The time is 4 o'clock on this Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, November 14th, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel 4 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, November 14th, 2017. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. The time is 4 o'clock. Top story of the Peter Channel 4 o'clock news is 5 people are dead at multiple shooting locations in Northern California included a school, and the gunman is killed. Jeff Sessions display a steady recall on Trump-Russia matters. Senate GOP to add repeal of Obamacare insurance mandate into tax bill. Roy Moore's candidacy expands questions about the power of American institutions. Democrats concerned Trump too unstable to be trusted with nukes. 4th death linked to a string of unsolved killings in Tampa. EU looks to the 2018 summits for Brexit breakthrough. 3 USA basketball players leave China after shoplifting allegations resolved. Escaped North Korean soldier fights for his life after being shot across the DMZ. Russia uses fake photos of accused US of supported ISIS. FBI probe Russian wire transfers labeled to the finance election campaign in 2016. Female lawmakers expose harassment by fellow members and here to confront issue. San Diego families push state lawsuit against gun manufacturer. Prosecutor fired out to fight with Uber to make emotional statement that she was wrong. Former Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri, who resigned this month on a trip to Saudi Arabia, said Tuesday he'll return to Lebanon this week. Human trafficking and sex abuse are rampant among Rohingya refugees fleeing Myanmar, the UN's International Organization for Migration said Tuesday. British Prime Minister Theresa May accused Russian President Vladimir Putin of attempting to destabilize the West with false information and election meddling. Household debt reached a record $12.96 trillion and rose for the 13th consecutive quarter according to the Federal Reserve Bank in New York. For the first time in over 40 years, federal lawmakers on Capitol Hill held a question on a hearing on the authority of the U.S. President ordered a nuclear strike. Wall Street Journal picks Boston as the top contender for Amazon's second headquarters. Airbnb puts automatic rental cap on Central Paris offers. China's energy gorilla will eat less and do more. The richest 1% now owns more than the 50% of the world's wealth. Alright, looking at stocks now. Dropped 47.86 points at 23,391.84. So S&P 500 5.98 points at 25.78.86. And Nasdaq down 19.72 at 6,737.87 as. The market's going to be closed in about 1 minute from now. As it closes lower as G drops to the lowest level since 2011. Thousands of scientists issue bleak second notice to humanity. NASA captures Senate close-up photos of Antarctica's massive iceberg with stricter guidelines. Do you have high blood pressure now? Kratom has deadly risk according to the FDA. New study shows what would happen if the U.S. went vegan. Peter Channel News Star is 4:03 on this Tuesday afternoon, going into Tuesday evening, and it's time now for a spot support. Boston Celtics to be taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Game time is 7 o'clock in Brooklyn, New York. NFL could punish Jerry Jones for trying to stop Roger Goodell deal. 5 Camille things we learned about Allie Raisman's new book, Fierce, and its catcher responsive. LeBron James posted about being the king in New York, and Kyrie Irving has played with a face mask before. It went pretty well. Peter Channel News time is approaching 4:04 on this Tuesday afternoon, going to Tuesday evening, November 14th, and it's time now for Travis Turns to the Park. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, where the low line train 325, 3-4 p.m. from North Station up in 15 minutes late en route to the low due to an early mechanical issue. Okay, I was in Bowie's of New England. Let's study off down in Rhode Island, where 95 southbound side, little slow from Tuckett, and hit the brakes again as you approach the Providence city limits on southbound side at 95 on the northbound side. It's a little slow from 37 Walkway into Fairbanks Ave, Providence, but it's backed up at the downtown Providence area. 195 westbound side is backed up from East Providence Way into downtown Providence. 24 on the southbound side, also at Sakata River Bridge in Tiverton. Mantle Bridge to the northbound side. It's a little slow. 130 westbound side. A little slow at the Jamestown stretch. 295 on the southbound side. A little slow after Route 6 in Johnson. 146 on both fences backed up after Route 99 in the Lincoln stretch. 95 southbound side. A little slow after Route 120 out in Kenton and hit Biscayne around Route 140 in Mansfield and the Foxborough stretch. 24 stop and go between 120 and Kenton all the way to Route 27 in Brockton and hit Biscayne from 106 in West Bridgewater all the way down to Route 24, 485 and 44 in Raynham. 3 to the southbound side. It's slow for the Braintree split all the way to 18 in Weymouth. Out of the Cape, 28 on the northbound side. Little slow before the Bourne Bridge, Watery and Bourne. 185 on the southbound side. So for Route 9 Westboro all the way to the Mass Pike. Mass Pike on the westbound side. It is slow from the Austin Brand Tolls all the way down to Framingham. Eastbound side Pike gets slow from the Prue Tunnel all the way down to South Expressway. Mass Pike on both ends. It's backed up from Long Airport down to South Boston. 7 Tunnel slow. Keller Tunnel's looking good. Route 1 on the southbound side. It is slow down around the Charlestown stretch by Route 93. 93 to southbound side. So from Somerville down to Boston. 7 Expressway is southbound side. So from Braintree's put down to the Mass Pike. Northbound side of 7 Expressway. Stop and go between Quincy and downtown Boston. 93 to both ends is back to around the South Station Tunnel. 128 on the northbound side. So from Braintree's put all the way down to Route 24 in Randolph. 128 to southbound side. It's stop and go from 3 to Burlington all the way down around 24 in Kenton. 120 on the northbound side. So from Reuben all the way to Redden. 93 on the northbound side. So from Somerville all the way down to Route 128 in Redden all the way up to North Andover. Route 1 on the northbound side. It is slow from Revere all the way up to the Linfield Tunnel and up to Route 128 out in Peabody. 3 on the northbound side. So from 128 Burlington all the way down around Chelmsford. 93 on the northbound side. And then so from 45 and all the way to 213 Methuen. 485 on the northbound side. It's so from today on the westbound side. It is slow from Shrewsbury all the way down Route 9 in Worcester. 91 on the southbound side. So from today with a 57 in Springfield stretch. 91 on the southbound side. It's so from Winslow all the way to downtown Hartford Connecticut. 84 on the westbound side. It's so from West Hartford to Farmington. 84 eastbound side. Also West Hartford to Hartford Connecticut. Route 9 on both ends back to the New Britain stretch. Eastbound Route 9. It's slow for the Middletown stretch. 84 eastbound and westbound side. Also west of Waterbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway eastbound side. So for New Canaan to Westport. 95 on the northbound side. It's so for Norwalk oriented to Bridgeport. 95 on the both ends also West David stretch. And up north of the 93 on the northbound side. It is slow run before 293 in Manchester, New Hampshire. Spalding Turnpike on the northbound side. It is slow just around Route 4 up in Durham, New Hampshire. And 89 southbound side. Also in Concord, Hampshire. And Interstate 87 on the southbound side. And also at Champlain, New York stretch. On Route 15 it's slow on both ends. And 55 on the northbound side. It's slow at Santa Quebec after the U.S. border. 91 on the northbound side. And also at Newport, Vermont, and Main Turnpike on the northbound side. And also just around 295 at Gardner, Maine. And Route 1 on the southbound side. And also at Brunswick, Maine. Peter Cello News time is 4:08 on this Tuesday afternoon. Going to Tuesday evening. It's time now for a weather report. And looking at the radar that shows some patchy rain, light rain showers south of Long Island from off Brookhaven, Long Island, and stretching off the Jersey shore in New Jersey. And rain showers way off the Nova Scotia, off the eastern coast of Nova Scotia down the southeastern portions of Newfoundland. Okay, it is a cloudy day for the moment. As we have the temperature 40 degrees, our temperature, humidity of 78%, and wind speed is calm, and barometer 30.27 inches, and it's steady. And we take a look at the weather outside. The weather outside. And it is a cloudy, overcast day over the reservoir in Norton. And it's going to be that way into the overnight hours. And expect about to be loaded with lots of sunshine tomorrow. All right. Looking at the forecast, it goes like this. For tonight, mostly clouds about 29 degrees, north about 35 miles an hour. For Wednesday, mostly sunny and increased clouds about 45, about 33 degrees. Winds north, wind about 5 miles per kilometer in the afternoon, shift to light southeast wind. For Thursday, showers made before 2 p.m. either 50 to about 34 degrees, and southeast at about 5 to 7 miles per kilometer. West in the afternoon, chance patient is 80%. Friday, sunny podcast about 45, about 23 degrees. For Saturday, chance of freeze rain between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Then rain showers likely, mostly clouds. With a high around 52 to about 40 degrees, chance patient 70%. For Sunday, chance showers plenty, sunny the podcast about 49, about 28 degrees, chance patient 30%. For Monday, mostly sunny podcast about 41, about 28 degrees. And for Tuesday, mostly sunny skies about 47 degrees. Currently in Taunton overcast at 43 and the Norton's overcast at 40 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 4 o'clock news on this November 14th, 2017 on a Tuesday evening. I'm Peter J. with you. Have a good evening, goodbye day, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a late hour report. I hope y'all have a good evening.